Executive Director, Mr. Bill Hancock.
Morning, everybody. Thank you for attending this morning. It's a great morning for Atlanta, great morning for college football. We're here to salute the accomplishments of the Atlanta Football Host Committee, which were awesome, and talk a little bit about the weekend, and then hand things off to the Bay Area Host Committee for next year. We don't take any breaks. We don't sit around waiting. We get cranking on next year right away. I'd like to talk just a little bit about Atlanta. What we experienced here was awesome. From top to bottom, the people of Atlanta were wonderful hosts for this event. Yes, they had a curveball thrown at them with a visit by the President of the United States. We were proud to have the President at our game. It shows the stature of the event. And the public safety people here in Atlanta did a remarkable job, not only with the President, but from top to bottom. We had some issues at the stadium because of the presidential visit, only because of the presidential visit. We had to close a gate, which we knew about, and that forced some foot traffic around to other gates and did cause a delay from folks getting in the stadium. But the stadium people and the public safety people here in Atlanta responded to that curveball. They saw it coming, and they hit it out of the park. Just a terrific job by Atlanta. I want to extend a special word of thanks to some of the folks here in Atlanta. I want to start with Maria Karstoffen of the Atlanta Public Schools. Dr. Karstoffen worked with our staff on Extra Yard for Teachers. They made a lasting impact in the lives of young people in Atlanta. So we're delighted to be friends with Maria and delighted with their cooperation. Also want to thank Carl Adkins, my old friend from Georgia Dome days. Carl and I worked NCAA tournaments together and Final Fours. And Carl is one of the remarkable people I've ever known. He managed a great team from the host committee. They worked tirelessly. I don't think they've slept in the last month, and we cannot thank them enough. Also want to thank another old friend, Dan Corso. Dan does a great job with the leadership of the Atlanta Sports Council, also works tirelessly. That Dan and his folks put together the effort to bring the event to Atlanta, and that saw it through to this morning, to fruition, to a completion of a wonderful event. And if you've ever been involved in something from start to finish, you know how difficult it may be, how many challenges there might be, but how ultimately wonderfully rewarding it is. It's like being outdoors all day long from daylight to daybreak, and that's where Dan and his staff were. They were with us every step of the way. I also want to thank former Mayor Kasim Reed. Mayor Reed was integral in bringing the event here, and was also with us step by step. And also recognize Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms. I've enjoyed getting to know Mayor Bottoms. You know, she took office the morning after Georgia won that scintillating game out in Pasadena. Not a bad start by Mayor Bottoms. Pretty politically savvy to arrive at such a great time for the city and the state. But she has stepped right in, and we did not miss a beat in terms of relationships with the city. And I know that Atlanta has great things ahead of the city under Mayor Bottoms. Also want to thank Falcons owner Arthur Blank and team president Rich McKay. They have built a palace over there, a state-of-the-art, world-class building. And what I will take away from being here is the wonderful cooperation that we receive from Mr. Blank and certainly from Rich. Rich was down there like me in his running shoes before the game, making it happen. And that is Rich McKay. If you know Rich, you understand what I'm saying. He is a can-do, hands-on guy. We wish him the best this weekend, and all I can say is go Falcons. And finally, I just want to give a heartfelt thanks to the city servants again of Atlanta. I don't want to re-emphasize this, how wonderful they were. Traffic, police on the streets. I talked to police officers the other day when it was pretty cold and windy. Even for a Kansas City guy, it was cold and windy. And yet these officers were at their posts. They were smiling as much as I can see them smiling through their balaclavas. And just you could tell that they were dedicated to their service, dedicated to their jobs, dedicated to make this weekend memorable. And the people of Atlanta should be very, very, very proud of their civil servants. They were awesome. We created memories. Everyone who was around this game will remember it for the rest of their lives. Not only those in the stadium, but those who got to go to the fan events where we set all kinds of records. Playoff Fan Central, the concert series, the tailgate plaza, despite the curveball from the weather, were tremendous successes. And that is a great tribute to the people of Atlanta who came out and supported our events. So, in short, we could not be happier. Congratulations, Atlanta. And now I'd like to introduce my friend Dan Corso, President of the Atlanta Sports Council.
Well, good morning. Thank you, Bill. What a morning. It is an honor to be here to represent the wonderful people and staff on our Atlanta Football Host Committee and our Board of Directors. They're here this morning to join us in this handoff to the Bay Area. Bill mentioned Carl Atkins and the team. Fantastic people working really well together, combination with our Board of Directors. It has been an absolute honor in hosting this game in the epicenter of college football, which is Atlanta, Georgia. Bill mentioned the downtown campus, the championship campus. Our venues in downtown are unique. The fact that they're so close together makes for a really great fan experience in the walkability, and that's something that we're very proud of in our community and something that we think speaks very well when we're out trying to pursue these fantastic events. Go back to 2015 when the bid process started in February and when it ended in November of 15 when, as a bid group, we sat in a room, about 50 people strong, watching the live broadcast of the cities being announced, and Bill announced Atlanta for 2018, and we all high-fived and hugged, and we're very excited at that point, but then got right to work. And again, credit to Carl and the team for really working very hard on a daily basis when we formed the host committee in September of 16, and from this day all the way up until this morning. I want to credit the staff at the College Football Playoff. I know Carl would say this as well. They really do a great job of working closely with the community and with the host committee on the planning and the organizing. They make sure that the event happens with your community and not to your community. They are deeply involved and care about the impact that the event has on your community. And I want to tell you that this is more than a football game. It's a legacy event. It's an impactful event to the community on more ways than just economically. There's a great social impact on our community, and we have created a video that we want to show that shows that not only was championship weekend great, but please know that this event has been impactful on our community in so many ways all through 2017. And the video that we have to show you today just kind of recaps all of that activity of the event within Atlanta. So here it is. It's not a silent film. There it is.
I'm all in. Are you? About to be on the championship here in Atlanta, and you don't want to miss it.
So again, just a recap of the show that this community in this state lives and breathes college football, and it was certainly an honor in hosting this great event this weekend and over the last year. Now I get the opportunity to introduce someone very special to our host committee and someone we look forward to working with very closely in the future on these big events that we have coming up. Please welcome to the stage Mayor Keisha Lance Bottom.
Well, good morning. I don't know what your house was like, but my house had a lot of sleepy kids and angry parents this morning. We were UGA fans, but I am so glad to be here this morning. And I want to thank Dan Corso. Congratulations to you and the Atlanta Sports Council on doing such an outstanding job on this event. I also want to thank Carl Atkins and his staff at the Atlanta Football Host Committee for being such great partners with the city of Atlanta on this event. Public education is certainly a passion of mine, and I also want to thank CFP for collaborating with Dr. Maria Christoffen and the Atlanta Public Schools on activities that will help our teachers and our students. I want to congratulate the University of Alabama on its historic victory last night. That was really difficult for me to get out, but that was a fantastic game, and certainly we all learned lessons about resilience and many lessons for our children to see as they watched two outstanding freshman quarterbacks really do a great job last night. College football is a way of life in the South, especially in Atlanta. And we are fortunate to have hosted two teams and universities who embody excellence and passion on and off the field. As we hand off the national championship game to Santa Clara, California, I want to thank our public safety department and the team of federal, state, and local partners who ensured a safe and enjoyable environment this last week. I can't think of a more exciting way to begin my tenure as mayor than to have hosted such an event that the entire world has watched. And then because of our public safety officials, it really was done seamlessly. So I want to thank them. At the City of Atlanta, all of our operating departments, including Public Works and Hartsfield-Jackson Airport, were deeply engaged in the process. I also want to recognize and thank them for their hard work, and hope that our more than 100,000 visitors had a chance to sample some of the many attractions that the City of Atlanta has to offer. I know you were all blown away by the world-class Mercedes-Benz Stadium. As the cradle of the civil rights movement in America and the home of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Atlanta tells a powerful story to the 52 million people who now visit our city each year. We are immensely proud of our legacy and our hospitality. As mayor, I want to wish everyone safe travels home, best wishes for a happy new year, and please, please, please come back and visit us soon. I know that all the football fans out there will want to return next year when the Mercedes-Benz Stadium will host Super Bowl 53 on February 3rd, 2019. Thank you once again, and good luck to Santa Clara. And I want to now invite Dan Corso and Carl Atkins back to the stage. Atlanta's had the privilege over the last year to serve as the host committee of the national championship game. But now it is time that we pass that honor forward.
So this is a really cool thing that the CFP does, that there is an official sticker for the host committee that is affixed to the College Football Playoff National Championship helmet. And it forever cements the legacy of our event here in 2018. So I'm very, very excited to do that on behalf of our host committee with Carl. And you'll notice Carl is wearing the gloves. It's a little touch that we're adding here in Atlanta. So Bay Area folks, look for that next year. We now get to introduce and bring up to the stage the folks from the Bay Area. so that we can present the trophy to them. We have Mr. Al Guido, 49ers president, Patricia Ernstrom. She's the executive director of the 2019 College Football Playoff National Championship Host Committee, Carl's counterpart. And we look forward to handing this off now to them in the official handoff. So Al, congratulations. Good luck. You are in really, really good hands with the folks from the College Football Playoff. We look forward to being out in the Bay Area and watching.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Okay. Oh, photo. Okay. Shut.
Thank you very much. Love the gloves. Wow, what a game. I think Coach Saban said it well. I'm not sure it's the correct phrase, but sleepless in Atlanta is accurate. I think I got an email from Mr. Hancock around 3:30 in the morning, so I know he didn't sleep very much last night. But I have to say, this week in Atlanta has been an incredible experience for our Bay Area Host Committee, led by Executive Director Patricia Ernstrom. We've learned a lot, and we're motivated to put this game on next year. We want to thank Carl, Dan, Mayor Bottoms, my colleagues and counterparts at the Atlanta Falcons. Bill said it well, I got big shoes to fill with Rich McKay. And like CFP, Levi's Stadium will be celebrating its 5th year in 2019. As a venue, we've hosted more major events than any other venue in the country, although I think Atlanta is on pace to probably top us here in the near future with the Super Bowl and Final Fours to come. We couldn't think of a better way to kick off such an historic year than crowning next year's football champion. Having hosted Super Bowl 50, the NHL outdoor game, WrestleMania 31 already, we know Levi's Stadium will be a great venue for hosting the CFP National Championship. But we know this event is different in its own right, and we look forward to working with our civic and corporate partners to celebrate the traditions and pageantry that make college football so special. At the same time, we look forward to leveraging our partnerships with Silicon Valley tech partners to enhance the ways fans experience college football and the CFP. At the 49ers, we support football at all levels. That includes hosting annual high school football games, along with the Pac-12 Championship and the Foster Farms Bowl. So staging the CFP National Championship will truly serve as a crowning achievement for everyone who works at the venue. So with that, I'd like to thank you all for being here, thank Atlanta for being a tremendous host, and introduce Patricia Ernstrom.
Wow, what a week. As things went past midnight last night, I wasn't sure that Atlanta was actually going to hand off to us. So thank you for keeping your word on that. And congratulations and well done to everyone involved. I'm not sure that I can fully put into words the excitement and anticipation felt by our entire Bay Area Host Committee that comes with officially being on the clock. The passion and intensity on the field last night and throughout the weekend has been electric. And we will work every day to meet that passion and intensity as we go through the next 12 months of preparation to host this incredibly special event. Hosting the College Football Playoff National Championship for us is both a privilege and a serious undertaking for our entire region. None of this would be possible without tremendous teamwork. We had a very robust delegation with us here in Atlanta of about 63 people who traveled, a combination of stakeholders and community partners. I'd especially like to thank City Manager Deanna Santana and her leadership team from the City of Santa Clara who joined us, as well as the team from the City of San Jose. We are incredibly grateful to have a strong and innovative collaborative community as we embark on this journey together to build on the very successful event we experienced here in Atlanta. Thank you, Dan, Carl, and the entire staff of the Atlanta Host Committee for all of your hospitality this week, as well as your ongoing assistance and support to our team as we prepare to host next year. So thank you very, very much. To Bill and Michael, thank you for your confidence and trust in our community. We pledge that we will be thoughtful stewards of the National Championship and all of the ancillary events and its stakeholders. With planning and preparations for next year well underway, we are looking forward to welcoming you and the CFP team each and every month as together we work together to deliver an epic experience that will have an incredible impact on our community and leave a lasting legacy. Along with our partners here today, members of our host committee, including former Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice, NFL Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott, as well as volunteers throughout our region, we look forward to creating an exciting, vibrant, and unforgettable celebration in 2019 for the student athletes, the fans, the media, academic institutions, conferences, corporate partners, and our entire community. Be sure to follow us at BayArea2019.com and stay tuned. We are in it together. One region, one goal, one champion. We look forward to welcoming all of you to the Bay Area next year and the heart of Silicon Valley. So please join us for some California dreamin'.
Again, thank you so much for being here. Atlanta, Carl, Dan, all of your people, just wonderful job. And you are in the CFP family forever. And now we turn our heads and we look forward to next year. We look forward to welcoming you to the Santa Clara, San Jose area for the College Football Playoff National Championship game, which once again will be a blockbuster hosted by the great people in California. We'll see you November. We'll see you January 7th. What day is this? Where are we? We'll see you January 7th, 2019 in Santa Clara, San Jose. Thanks very much.
If anyone would like interviews with any of our speakers, they will be available here stage right to speak with. Thank you.